Danny from New York, I've been watching the career of Dustin Rhodes from his time in WCW as The Natural to WrestleMania 19 in the build-up that he was involved in with Evolution. I always thought he was a good in-ring competitor and a solid mid-carder, but noticed that he always seemed to get himself fired at different points during his career. I know he had a very serious drug problem that reached its climax during his time in TNA. Do you think Goldust would have had much more success during his tenure in WWE if it were not for his addictions? No. I think he was right where he needed to be, honestly. I think there have been points in recent years, like during the Rhodes Brothers stuff with the Shield a few years ago, where they should have done more with him. But that had nothing to do with his past drug problems, because by then he was already, kind of back on the horse and doing well. I just never saw Goldust as being WWE champion. He was the Intercontinental champion 3 times. He feuded with some big names. I mean, he had programs with The Undertaker, Ultimate Warrior, Razor Ramon. Those are some pretty big names. But you just look at who was on top of WWE at the time. Now, I know the Goldust character debuted at the end of 95, and 95 was not a great year business-wise for WWE. But really, he came around, he won his first IC title and all that at the beginning of 96. So you look at 96, WWF, and who was on top? Bret Hart, Shawn Michaels, Undertaker, Diesel, later on Steve Austin, Vader came in. I mean, there's only so many spots on top, right? Vader came in. I think the plan was probably for him to be the big monster heel. Sid came back that year as well, and Sid got over huge as a babyface out of nowhere. So they had a lot of big names. They had babyfaces and heels already on top, and I would say Goldust was right where I would have expected him to be. There's only so many spots at the top. Not everybody is a headline main event guy.